Welcome to my Stalker run. I'm E103, and here's what's in our backpack. We're a little underweight. That is good. We got the books. We got medications. 89 is the worst of our clothing. When we get to an area that has a cougar hide, we'll probably repair this. And maybe even the moose hide. We got food outside. We got some water here. You're at 42, 72, 76, 97. That's all good. Thanks, Mert. We got the cougar claw knife now. I'm going to carry this knife and leave it at the camp office. 17, a bundle of 17 arrows. I'm not even going to count these ones, like we have 17 plus arrows. And there we go. And there we go. So we are day 390. And here's our skills. Everything's at 5 except for rifle and revolver. We are just past mid-morning and no afflictions. I like these. So let's grab all this. I'll throw it outside for now. Let's go see if we can get that bear. We have an awful lot, I think, an awful lot of this meat. I've already checked you, but yeah, let's just leave you down. Let's go see about this bear. Okay, I don't see him, so let's not worry about it. We don't need to fill the box before we leave. We have so much of that cured meat. It won't hurt us to leave one time with that thing empty. But let's take that.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm trying to round this off. I think that's way more than I can actually even use, so. We got the fat. Now we need the salt. Should I just grab you guys? You know what? No. I'm gonna grab you. We need a little bit of water. We're gonna cook up some pemmican. There we go. We got a lot of sticks. Get this going. Hey Paul, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, I know. I hope I have enough rose hips too. Oh man, I better have enough. That's the one thing I didn't even think of.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
All right, here we go. Pemmican. Let me just, can I count that? 775, that's 14, 15 pieces maybe? The fat is going to be the thing. So actually it's 2, 4, 5, I think. Yeah, we won't get a lot of pieces out of this here, but we'll get some. I just don't want to waste a bunch of time trying to hunt that bear when honestly we don't really need it. And I think we can get one more piece. We'll throw the rose hips back in here. We're getting low. We only have 3,855 rose hips left. I'm gonna do this just because, you know what, I know it is cheap, but just for how many times I forget to grab sticks out here. Do that. And how much pemmican did we get out of that? Probably not too many, right? We got 24. That's actually not bad. And how much of that salt did we use? Not much.
I barely walk with this much gear.
You know, just leave you there. Hey, Scruffy, welcome in. Scruffy's on a 3-stream streak. Nice. Thank you. And here's where I mess up the relatively neat meat pile that I had kind of made. It's not too bad. Let's go have a look for the bear again. No, I still don't see him. So let's just let's make like a tree and get out of here. Do I have any cooked meat? And making sure I didn't take anything I didn't want. Do I need to carry 68? Really? I'm gonna pick all these up and then I'm gonna throw them down. What do we got? 10, 20. Oh, wow. We have 88. Let's drop that. That's 26. That's more than enough. That is way more than enough. I don't have cooked meat out here. It's leaves, silly. Yeah, see, Low Tree gets it. Copper gets it. Just because you're not cool. I'm not going to respond to that. I'm just gonna hope it goes away. You have crazy amounts of jerky, but not even gonna, just gonna make crazy amounts and not even use 1/10 of them. Well, I'm also not going to make rosehip tea. I probably should have grabbed a couple of pieces of that stuff, but I didn't. Because you know what? I can just do this. I don't even need to do this. I just did it. See, he'd be carrying the jerky and not meat, no scent. But how do you attract the animals? I think that's a wolf. Right there. I don't think that's the bear. How are you gonna attract wolves and bears if you don't have scent? And cougars. How are you gonna attract the cougar? You go out and hunt them. I like it better when things come to me. Just easier. Now, when we get to the farmhouse, we'll probably... Oh, we don't have to. We have that other bushcraft bow. The 100% one is there, isn't it? We have a... I think we have a 100% bushcraft bow somewhere. It's either at the farmhouse or it's at the camp office. We do have to swap this one out, and the rest of my arrows, were they in Timberwolf Mountain? I can't remember, but we're going to all three major locations, so I will check all three locations. Those being the farmhouse, the camp office, and the Mountaineer's hut. 25 arrows in Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah. Because we have the woodworking tools as well that I have to grab. I'm hoping when we go to Ash Canyon that the cougars have all despawned. And we can just get the bear hide bed done up. Now that bear hide out in Ash Canyon, that's gotta be by now cured. It was at 71 or something when we were there last time, and that was a few days ago, so we do still have a little bit of wood to collect for that. We'll get that bed done, and then we're probably not going to hang out there. We're just going to be there long enough to get the bear hide bed done. And from there, where are we going to go next? We should probably go to Bleak at some point, right? Look at you, didn't miss a turn. Good job. Thank you. I could always just look here, but I don't know. I don't know how these are organized. I really don't. Did we already kill a cougar in Bleak? Well, it still says there's 3. Why is there 2 cougars in Bleak? Is it just actually, isn't it? You just gotta mess with the cougar. You don't have to kill it. Oh boy. You don't have to kill it for it to spawn in another one. That was, oh boy. And going to that bunker, we kind of technically are messing with it because we were in its territory. Wink. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. Just going to the bunker and being in its territory. Oh, I remember that. We had we're sitting by the fire, forwarding time, and that cougar got real close to us. Oh boy. So I think that's enough to spawn another one. That's why it says there's 2 out there. Hey, we're out of the wind. All right, let's go. Oh boy. Get your coal counts in. I'm gonna say 29. CD says 33. Oh, this might be a full load. Mert says 47. Might be a full load here. Actually, it might not be because I think I missed a turn back there to go to a dead end. And we had 5 when we started. Low Tree saying 48, Paul saying 43. Hey Gus, welcome in. How you doing?
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
That should be a dead end here. $39 for little girl. So remember, we had 5 to begin with, so whatever number we see, it's that -5 is the number we found. Just making sure nobody gets all excited, like, hey, I got it, I got it, I got it. And then we have to be like, no. We're gonna go down here because I missed that other dead end. And the award for getting the right guess here is respect. Low Tree saying either 42 or 48. You have to pick one. You can't pick 2 numbers. Come on. Save some numbers for the rest of them. Now the real question, what am I gonna do with this coal? I guess we'll just see what our weight is. I think that's it for coal, right? All right, what do we got? 46, so we found 41. Carry it like I usually. I don't walk around with 40 plus pieces of coal.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Come on, Glastrid, you can make it. Come on, Glastrid. Nope. Let's break everything. Little girl was the closest with 39. Good job, little girl. That's usually Murd's guess. Murd usually pulls the 13 plus 13 plus 13. But not this time. Yeah, we're just gonna go to the farmhouse.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Drink this. Got a wolf right there. Can we get by him? I think we can. Save the degradation. We don't need them. For the cougar, you have to kill the cougar for it to pop a new territory from what you're reading. I thought you just had to mess with it. And now for little girl's prize. It's the screamer. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going this way. I got nothing to prove here. I've killed how many wolves? I can kill this one too, but I don't want to. Murd's the nastiest little dragon. Can we, I'm gonna run over here in hopes of not triggering the wolves that might be over by the community hall. There we go. And we only got 2 showing in Pleasant Valley. Put that away. So we gotta pick up the vest, we gotta grab some more arrows, we gotta grab a different bow, and repair some items. And what else was it? There's one other thing. Oh, the woodworking tools. So those are the items that we gotta grab on our way back to Ash Canyon. I think we have cooked meat at the farmhouse as well, so I'm not really worried about that. I think we actually have a lot of cooked meat at the farmhouse. And a lot of water. Not a merge a lot amount, but a knifo a lot amount. Does those words work together the way I placed them? I don't know if they do. Your brains can figure out what I meant. Oh, did we just hit wind? Minus 13 on the wind. No, those words do not work together, but we get it, so you're fine. Thanks, Gus. Always the pleasant little peach. That's what they call you at work, Gus the Pleasant Peach. At my the last job I held for a lengthy period of time, they always used to call me Sunshine. We run. Why does Murd want to see me kill the cougars in Sundered Pass? Did we get to do that in our last run, or did I stupidly bleed out? Accidentally bleed out before we got there? I have a funny story from back when I worked at that oil place. The office lady, I went in, the office lady was like, it was my last day before I was off for a couple of weeks. And she's like, I brought a bottle, we're gonna celebrate when you're gone. I said, you might need that bottle today because I'm gonna make my last day hell for you. And my boss overheard me say that. And he's like, no, you won't. I will cancel your vacation. And I turned and I gave him the goalie stare. And he's like, on second thought, no, that might be a bad idea. I kind of miss working at that place. If they could just pluck a couple of people out of there who really don't deserve to be there, then that would be a great place. You don't think I got this underpass cougars? You want to know where they rock up to see how buggy they are? Oh, Murd wants me to be his guinea pig. That's why Murd wants to see me take down the Thundered Pass cougars. Watch them be the easiest ones. They're probably going to be the hardest ones, to be honest. Thinking of how that area is. Trying to think, where would they put them? Actually, no, we did get them, didn't we? Remember we were walking and we're like, oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Because we can hear the cougar and we all thought, no, 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 it's up top. I think we did get them. For the life of me, though, I can't remember what region I was in when I bled out accidentally. Can I run? Oh, I can still run. There we go. We're getting here at a decent time, too. Let's put that away. They're just north of the cabin where you get the gloves at. Yeah, you get that one. You gotta go, I guess it's north, and then turn to the left. We know about that one. Or did we only, or was that the one that I was hearing when I was up above and everyone was saying it was down below? I can't remember. Was that supposed to be running? I'll have you a race. I fight you. Then after you kill that one, spawns the one, then after you kill that one, spawns near the Timberwolves. Do we want moose? Do we want bear? Let's take bear.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer. It's dusk, so that...
What am I gonna do with 46 coal? He then proceeds to walk like 10 miles with that coal in his pack. Well, what I meant is, like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna leave it there or drop it here? I'm gonna drop that. There's 5. We need woodworking tools. You're still good. What was our water like? 266 is still good. There's the 100% bushcraft bow. We'll take that one. And I guess we'll drop you. We'll retire you right somewhere. There we go. Wow. We got one there. Should that be our thing? They go above the doors. How good is this one? Oh, we got to come out of this. 48. There we go. Hey, Moose. Let's move you. Actually, here, let's go check inside. Let's see what we got here. What do we got for matches? We got 12 and 12. That's good. Let's get rid of one. We need 2 bandages, so that's good. We got to make one of those. Oh, so we need a cougar and possibly a moose hide. And then in here, we're all good there. And take 4 of those. Take 1 of those. And we don't need to carry one. So we've got 18 cougars. You wonder how many times a knife will move that can opener from the table to the floor, back to the table, back to the floor. Have I moved it a few times?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There's 4 cougars. Do that, and we need... Scratch my nose. We need a moose hide, and then we're gonna need how many guts? 1 gut? 3 guts. There's 3. I'm just gonna do it right here. See if we can get at least one of them done before nighttime. Oh, you know what? I got a better idea. Let's go boil some water. I'll have a fire. And then we can get her done. How long were these gonna take? That's an hour 12. This is an hour 12 as well. Okay, that's... I don't like that. You're supposed to go there. Mine stay there. Do I even have a stick? Oh, we shut her up, didn't we? Don't forget to put chicken down for the bear beds.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Yeah, just throw a piece of fur on there. Where is my chicken down? I have a bunch of it somewhere. Okay, let's go with you first. And we'll do another round. Just because. We need an hour 24. Did I have sticks for that? No, I didn't. Is that gonna be enough?
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, that's enough. And then there's our bed. I realized 93, I probably don't have to, but I just wanted to. Heat up. We'll just let that water. Oh, you know what? Maybe let's not, because I need my pot. Can you finish? Please. There we go. Hey, Billy Wilson, welcome in. How you doing? What's on the agenda for today? We are working our way back to Ash Canyon, where we're gonna make a bear hide bed out there. How much water? I have 17. You know what? Let's drop it all quicker. Come on, give me green. Give me green. That's not a moose.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And I don't need 10. Maybe next time when I'm dropping the water, so I can quickly do this, I won't drop it right in front of where it actually goes. What do I need here? I already went through. Oh, all right. We gotta make one of these. All right. We're good on everything, right? We're good. You're 71. You're now 100. Oh, I needed to... Oh, no, you're going to the camp office. That's right. Okay, let's go grab some meat. Get out of here. Oh, I already had meat. Finish that one. Who's playing the tuba? There we go. Now we can drink. That is the condo maintenance guy.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right, the vest is in the camp office. I'm pretty sure of that. One day you'll get yourself down to Ash Canyon. Had the game since 2017 or 18. Still have only been in the regular territories. Working on that with the newer playthrough though. Oh wow, you haven't been to Ash Canyon. It's a nice region. You're taking an interesting path to Ash Canyon, but if the vest is in Mystery Lake Scenic Route, yeah, we have to go to Mystery Lake. We have to go there. Our vest is out there, I believe. Well, the arrows, I guess they're out there in Timberwolf Mountain. But yeah, I probably don't need to take the woodworking tools with us, but I'm taking them now because I don't want to forget. You fully plan on it this playthrough, since you've got the experience and the confidence needed. Mostly been trying to do a 500-day playthrough. About halfway there now, but feeling bold. Nice. You can do it. We're going for 1,000 on this one. This is just a regular Stalker run. And we're gonna go to 1,000 days. A little side goal is that I'm gonna build. Did I did not miss it already? No. I'm gonna build a bear hide bed in every region, which does not include like ravine, crumbling highway, places like that. I didn't even think of that. If you haven't been to Ash Canyon, you've never had the backpack? Wow. How did you do it? This is when I start a run, that's like the first thing I'm like, I need to get the backpack because I carry too much stuff. Like, look at me now. Oh, we're only at 49. We're light. We won't be. So what bow is coming out now? Okay, now it's the survival bow. Yeah, the survival. Yep. Yeah, you just go with moose satchel and well fed. Why not crumbling highway? Because I'm never gonna go there. I don't consider like ravine to be an actual region. I don't consider crumbling highway to be an actual region. And what is that where the hub is, the train hub? That one I also don't consider to be a real region. I consider them more or less just transition zones. They're basically caves that don't have a cave, if that makes sense. Transfer pass, that's the one. Main hub mountain. No, Gus, no. Oh, sorry, Mert. I guess, freebie. I couldn't wait. Had to do it. I got meat. Let's pull out the bow. You were waiting until I got to the cave. Exactly what I've asked you not to do is not. Don't wait until I'm in a place where I can't really do it. Thanks. These nice long stretches of auto walk. Knifo has meat, everyone. I do. I'm packing some meat here. You went to Desolation Points once, maybe twice. You recall having a decent run going and was ripped apart by those wolves. Oh no. If you would have done it right when I got to the cave, I would have probably told you to wait until we got out of the cave. Saying. Caves are my nemesis in this game, man. They all, every turn, I swear, every turn in the cave looks the same. Yeah, this is definitely the scenic route. We're going somewhere to just come back, basically. But I really don't like the trestle bridge. I mean, I love it visually. I don't like negotiating that zigzag. So unfortunately, we go here and we go there. Depending on what time it is. I don't know. We might go right from the transition right to Timberwolf Mountain transition. It remembers me walking in a circle in this cave. Laughed so hard. I know, right? Two things are major distractions to me. One is looking for coal, and the other is looking at my chat screen. And if I do that in a cave, either of those things, I mean, I know I look for coal a lot. I think the chat screen is probably a bigger distraction because I actually have to take my eyes off of the screen to look at that one, and I'm not smart enough to stop walking when I do it. But yeah, I remember we got about halfway through the system and ended up coming here. I remember that was not fun. Just momentarily wondering, like, I am in the right cave, right? How terrible would that be to go right back to the same cave that brought us here? I forgot to fill the lantern. You forgot to tell me to fill the lantern. I'll see if we can do it at we got fuel at the camp office. We'll get it there. Hey, there's the exit. Found it. Knifo, fill the lantern. Hey, thanks for the reminder. In real life, I've had people tell me like, hey, remind me to do this. Like, really? Like, I'm gonna remember a task that you need to do. I can barely remember the tasks I need to do. But I just send them a text. Remember to do blah, 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 blah. Like, there you go. You've been reminded. It's in writing. Lotri told me to fill it 10 times. You just never typed it. Well, one day we can have telepathic conversations. That's coming. It's coming. It's not here yet. There will be a day where you guys don't even need to type. You'll just like, we'll just sit here. I won't even be talking. I'll just be like this. But you guys will hear all my thoughts. which is a dangerous path to go down. Very dangerous. Because I'll also have to be listening to all your thoughts. Such as, where's this idiot going? Why is this idiot carrying that? Knife's the funniest person I've ever heard and not met. Somebody's thinking that. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Because not only would I be listening to all of your thoughts, you guys would all be hearing each other's thoughts too. Like, we don't need to have telepathic communication. No one is thinking most of that. I'm not even gonna look at it. He wants to see it, he can come here and look at it. That's right, I said it. Doink. Yeah, I'm not even gonna acknowledge it. There we go. That puppy came from all the way up here. Those toe prints are going the other direction, which is always good. You're too funny at times, Naifu. I know. Now, how to blindfold ourselves while we go across the ledge? Just not at this time, really? You're hilarious, CD. All right, let's put that away. Make sure our auto walk is not turned on. Here it comes.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
I remembered. Sometimes I still forget.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You've carried way more than this, Astrid. I've seen you. I've seen you, Astrid. Oh. We're still in Winding River. Thanks for that, Merd. I was curious about seeing what we got for cougars in Mystery Lake. And ooh. Coffee time whilst inside the dam. That's gonna be tough.
I just want to die. Oh, the stomach. Ugh, it hurts. It hurts.
Time for stretchy.
Okay,
This pack is getting kinda
Neo,
heavy.
thank you for that. Welcome in, Neo. How are you doing? And Lotri wants stretchy. There we go. Thanks, Lotri. It's just past midday, so it's not that bad. Now, because we're on the upper, yeah, there we go. We still got 3 cougars. Does that mean we're gonna have a cougar right outside the camp office again? We're gonna have to show them the way. I'm not going to, because I want them to disappear at some point. We got at least 18. Maybe only 18, but we have 18 that we've taken down so far. Yeah, we've taken down 18 cougars in what, 3 regions? What is that? Ash Canyon, Pleasant Valley, and Mystery Lake. Is that really?
Wonder if I can drop
18
any of this
cougars in
gear.
3 regions? We can make it 20 if I go that way. Oh, and Black Rock. Okay. Right. I forgot about Black Rock. So 18 in 4 regions. I heard the ptarmigan, but I believe I have a bunch of ptarmigan down in the camp office. I actually think Ash Canyon has the 16 required ptarmigan down in the big box. So I don't think I need to bring any for it, but I'm hoping to bring some for it, but I'm pretty sure there's already the 16 there. How long has it been since I killed the last Mystery Lake cougar? A few days. Hey, let's summon Darth. Where are you, Darth? You're being summoned. Did you put it in your notes, the feathers? No. I don't do notes. I have other people that do notes for me. But I don't think the ptarmigan down was part of the... Hey, write that down for me, please. Alright, let's go get ourselves over here, get a wind block. So we can walk at a decent pace. How many cougar icons are showing? 3. There are 3. The one by the camp office, we don't have to fight him. Because he's a little beyond the camp office. So as long as we're not out by the camp office outside messing around with food or anything like that, we should be okay. Oh, I do love the wind block. We don't know really what the despawn times are, because the respawn times are not acting properly, so there's no reason to think the despawn times. Gus insists I take food outside the camp office. I have lots of food out there, I just don't want to play with the food. Gus, are you asking me to go outside the camp office and touch my meat to attract a cougar? Is that what you're asking me? Would HR approve of that? That's definitely HR flagged. Knife, you play with your meat and the kitty will get to play with his meat. Which is you. Yeah. Isn't it amazing how like an innocent comment like that can be taken like the wrong way? How did you get auto-modded and CD didn't? Well, she's a mod, so I think it lets stuff that she says go through. Your joke was the same thing, and but you typed it first, and it was better. Oh, this wind is ferocious. What is it at? Minus 14. Feels like it's like coming at us at like a minus 29. Yeah, it's windy. The weather loves us. Typical Canadian weather. Don't you start complaining about the Canadian weather. We've had nice weather all summer. We don't have snow. That's coming. One day. We got like a moment of rain last night. Took Ruby out and it was like sprinkling for about 5 minutes and that was it. Like it wasn't even enough to wet the sidewalks. You could count the individual raindrops on the sidewalks. It was weird. Exactly. Enjoy the construction season. Winter will be here soon. Too soon. Yeah. We have scent. Not visible scent. Okay. I'm gonna pull out the other boat just in case. I don't think there's any chance that this cougar actually comes to us before we get in here. All right, we need to cook some meat. Amy bear meat ruined.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
There's 16 of them. Hey, who did that? BD. Drop. Oh, you're not even coming after me. He's going somewhere else. Thanks, little girl. All right. First things first. We need you. Why are we wet? There was no arrows here, right? It was... Okay, and that's the other thing I gotta remember. We need, when we go to Ash Canyon, we need to come back with the curator's rifle. Is there anything else we need to do? We need to cook. What's the time? We might not.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Oh, right. I know what I was gonna do. I'm gonna drop you. I'll just put you up here for now. Yeah, we don't need to place it all special. Anything else? Oh, ptarmigan down. Cookie's got a 15 stream streak. Nice. Thank you. And we were gonna fill our lantern. There we go. Throw you in there. Okay, that's all matches. That's all that. And ptarmigan down, if I have it, should be in here. It's not in here. Where's my ptarmigan down? Where's my ptarmigan down? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna drop the meat and we're gonna head right back.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay, I'll take some of it. I'll take 2 pieces. Let's head right back. Don't play with your meat. I wasn't playing with it. Why did that one go through? No idea. Talk to Automod. Automod makes the call, not me. It could have been because you used the word touch. How heavy are we? 54. See? $54 kilograms, that's our weight. I'm guessing we're gonna go one more game day. I think one more game day, yeah. Is all my ptarmigan down in, I wonder if it's, I mean, we'll check. I guess we'll check at the farmhouse. I was hoping to kind of bypass the farmhouse, but it also might be in Timberwolf Mountain. I'm pretty sure I had a bunch and just left it somewhere. Probably Timberwolf Mountain. We'll see. We came via the river. This time we're gonna go this way. You think I have some at the farm? Yeah, there could be some there too. I do have to admit, when I was there, I wasn't really looking for it, so. I don't know, I think I have like 40 or something somewhere. 'Cause I don't think we did that many arrow trades or built that many beds. Pull out our bow. We know our arrows are at Timberwolf Mountain. So we're good there. I'm like 95% percent sure that we have the ptarmigan down in Ash Canyon already. I think I left 16 there. I'm pretty sure I did. I know I did that in some regions that we were in when we were unable to make the bed at the time. I left that many. So I'm pretty sure I did the same in Ash Canyon. Question now. What do we have for wood? We don't have any wood. Oh, I think we have a bunch of wood by the fire barrel in the dam. There's that wolf coming towards us already. Boink. Oh, that was a miss. Yeah, we're stinky. We got, I think that's one bar showing. Yeah. Can always grab a few chickens in Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah, I do think though, I think that I have a bunch. I mean, if we get to Timberwolf Mountain and we don't have any in the bin there, it might be a safe thing to grab some along the way. But we'll see. There's ptarmigan in, yeah, there is. There's ptarmigan in Ash Canyon, right? Now, is there ptarmigan around Angler's Den? I don't want to fight wolves. You broke my arrow. You don't believe so? Because what I don't want to do in Ash Canyon is go up to the whatever that place is called, that cabin. Just tempting. It's tempting. Get rid of that. And that.
Time for stretchy, stretchy.
Cookie wants stretchy, stretchy. Can I pull that off? That was sketchy, stretchy. Copper's got to lurk until the Tylenol kicks in. You can't handle me unless you have Tylenol in you. I bug. Good to see you again, Copper, though. That was close. I should have made sure I was a little straighter on my path there. And thanks for that, Neo. Alright, we got mushrooms over here. Alright, there they are. I think there's one down here. Yeah. There's 4 of them all together. You two need to split up, please. Got 3. I'd like to try to get all my arrows. There you go.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Chirping from the dead. Wow. Alright, we got 4 for 4 there. So that's our 16. I don't think I can make it up on that side, so I'm just gonna go this way. There is one more. Oh, okay. There's 5 down there. 4 should be enough. We gotta harvest these guys, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's like 5 hours, maybe 6. Of just harvesting. We got 2 cougars out now. So it looks like the cougar by the camp office has despawned. What can you do with the feathers from the snow chickens? You can make improvised insulation.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
You can make an improvised bedroll. This is, well, I wouldn't be able to do it now anyway, but this is where Hinterland needs to look at, like 7 Days to Die, where you click on an item wherever it is and it lets you see recipes that you can do with that. Yeah, and then you can make, I don't know which types of furniture you can make. You can make a bear hide bed. You need 16 ptarmigan down for that. I don't know what other items are required. Or sorry, what other items require ptarmigan down. Normally on our custom run, we would be going with insulation. But this being Stalker and the weather not being nearly as bad, we are bypassing that. If you can't make a pillow, then you're with them. You're suing. All right, we just gotta walk down to the fire
I'm not gonna
barrel.
be able to carry this load for much longer.
Eat that. Get rid of it. Drink that. We got 6.5 liters of water. That's a lot of water. And the ptarmigan, I'm not gonna harvest the meat. I'm just gonna take the feathers. They may not be goose feathers, but my god, a feather pillow would probably feel like heaven in a situation like Astrid's in. Probably, yeah. Almost did that nice. All right, let's get a fire going. Let's do that.
Come on,
And we're kind of trapped in here. I should have just lit my lantern, but that's good. Let's do that. All right, 51. All right, here's what I don't like is like 21, 42. I don't like trying to multitask while I'm harvesting these things. He put all his chickens in a row. Yeah. Let's do that. We'll face our bed. All right. We'll eat up. We'll get those other ones in the morning. Probably should have drank.
I need to find something to drink.
That shut her up. Now, which bird was that from? I think it was that one. Yeah, what the heck. Pick you, and now you. There we go. So now we should have 27. Yeah. We're gonna be around 50, 50 and a half. Let's go.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I like leaving this place a whole lot more than I like arriving at it. See, they put a shortcut in here. Why can't we have a shortcut in Bleak? I'm hoping there's no wolves out here today. We'll probably only make it as far as the Mountaineer set. If that. I mean, look at it. It's almost midday already. CD has a shortcut in Bleak. Yeah. Did I just hear
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I thought I heard a wolf. Oh yeah, right there. Who did that? Who's the funny guy? Copper. Copper's the funny guy. The poor bunnies. The poor bunnies. Welcome back, Copper, by the way. You're not back, but you're starting to feel better. Psychic. Well, hopefully they kick in quickly. Alright. You know me, I do not like what we're doing right now. This whole go somewhere and immediately turn around, but not really much in Mystery Lake we gotta do. Nothing that's too terribly important in there. So we still got to go to HRB, Mountain Town, Bleak. The airfield, Thunder Pass. Is there any cougars in the zone of contamination? I don't think so, eh? Get some poison cougars coming after you. Just sick wolves, yeah. No kitty in zone of contamination.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I thought I pushed my button, but I was yawning and my eyes were closed, so I didn't realize I wasn't pushing my button. You feel bad for the sick wolves? Yes. They're ill due to man. CD wants coffee. You guys are really looking to screw me up in the caves, aren't you? There you go. That's why it's our job to put them down so they don't have to suffer. Exactly. My one of my biggest fears with this game, I don't know how y'all feel about this or not, but one of my fears of this game is that this game is actually going to, when it's finished, it's actually going to be contradictory to my actual beliefs. I'll still play it, but yeah, I'll just say that. For some people, that might even have been too much for me to say that. All right, we're finally out of here.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's our job as well to mess with Knifo. Yeah. Seems every time I get into an inopportune time, I swear it's like, hey, you should stretch or you should drink your coffee. I'm just going up and over. I'm going up and over. It's a shortcut. There's no cougars this way. There is wolves. We got a lot of meat on that one survival bow though, so we're good. I should pull it out. Hello, buddy. So I guess we'll have a quick stop off in the farmhouse. Have a quick look for the ptarmigan down. And we'll move along. We got a puppy over there. Are we dry? We are dry. And we're back at 103% defensive clothing. Can I get by this guy without having to actually fight him? This part, getting up this kind of sucks sometimes. Come on, man. That's barely steep. What kind of Canadian are you, Astrid? Although you're from BC, but if you're from this area, like, look at you, should know how to walk on snow. Hey, there. That's what we want. Oh. He's brave. I do hope that that gets fixed. I'm gonna run away. No, I'm gonna come at you now. Whatever, we're past him. We don't have to worry about him. Duck walk works on ice too. Waddle. Maybe if I didn't walk into more trees. All right, Glastrid, can you do this? Can you pull this off? This is a simple bum slide, that's all it is. That's barely a slope. If I was a kid with a toboggan, I'd call that the boring hill. As Astrid walks by and sprains her wrist. Alright, we're good, we're good. Are we getting wet now? Yeah, we are. Just a little bit. Oh, gaining temperature. That's a good thing. You found a monarch caterpillar yesterday. Now you're raising it because 90% of the monarch population has died over the years. You're not gonna let that thing migrate? What if it's like, let me migrate or let me die? You will, once it becomes a caterpillar or a butterfly. You know, I don't have a single screenshot for a thumbnail in this episode yet. Every time I get somewhere nice, it's snowing. And thumbnails when it's snowing just suck. Because the snow turns into a big blur and ruins it. Whatever am I gonna use? Seriously, that's the toughest part of doing this, is figuring out what to use for a thumbnail. And it reflects in your views. That thumbnail I used the other day with the two cougars
Didn't drop any of this gear.
in the screenshot was horrible. No, it's not in here. Was horrible. Nobody wanted to watch that video. I can't do one in here because it's confusing to show like the inside of, like, say the farmhouse, and then after that it says Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah, the thumbnail is extremely important. in just getting people to watch. I know. Well, the problem with those two kitties, they're not exactly side by side. They're kind of far apart. What I should have done is cut one of them and placed them a lot closer to each other so they can actually see. Then you're cheating, and I don't like to do that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
As I mentioned before, I think like if I'm watching a video and what I saw in the thumbnail is not in the video, like that's grounds for blocking the channel. I forget the video I watched the other day. It was from a reputable channel too. Oh man, 20-minute video. Somebody posted in the comments, if you want to get to the part where he actually answers the question in the title of the video, go to 1754. I hate videos like that. I can't stand it. Like, and the videos that I'm referring to, it's this one wasn't. This was a World War II video I was watching, but let's just, as an example, let's just say causes of the Titanic sinking. You get a 25-30 minute video. 20 minutes of that video is giving you a detailed explanation about how the Titanic ever came to be. Like, I didn't ask for a history lesson. I want to know what you're answering. Like, get on with it. That's how YouTube's used to be, and then some of these channels get extremely big and they're just like, well, my video has to be this long because I get more ad revenue out of it. There's one guy I blocked. I don't know how many different channels he has, basically about the same topic. Like 6 different channels that all have like hundreds of thousands or even into the millions of followers. Like, all right, I'm sick of your channel. I'm sick of seeing you. And why do you have so many channels? I understand why, but I don't want to come across as the little channel that's crying about what they're doing. If I was popular enough, I'd probably be doing it the same thing too. I don't know that I would have 6 different channels of it, but usually gaming channels will have like they'll have like their one channel, which is the videos are highly edited, and then they'll have their other channel where it's just basically what I'm uploading, the entire live stream. But I've already given my opinions on highly edited videos. I don't like them. That's why I don't do them. It's not laziness, it's just you lose so much of what the game actually is by doing that. That's why I don't do it. All right, we're by that guy. He's signaling to his buddies. He's coming! Get him for me! Alright. What is our meat situation? We can get rid of that. Yeah, it's almost nighttime. Wow. You away? Now with scent, is it safer to go through the plane and just carry on? And also, is it quicker? Because if I go that way, there's a chance we might encounter the bear. The plane is faster. Well, just in case. I don't very often take one from this angle. So I had to wait for Astrid's breath to clear. Just look out for the moose. Oh, you lured me. You lured me over this way just so you could see if there's a moose. You can tell me you didn't. I'm not gonna believe you. No moose. Yeah, you would do that. No moose. I looked twice. I looked twice. Chickens. What's our weight? 51. We're gonna have to drop weight, which will be most likely water. Most likely we'll just drop water. We'll climb that rope. I do think this is probably the quicker way to go. I don't know if it's necessarily the safer way because you can get some wolves up here. But I'd rather get wolves up here than a bear over there. Merd scream at her. I think Merd's sleeping. There we are. He's not sleeping, he's gaming. Thanks for that, Merd. Whoa, a double. I think Merd's screaming at you, little girl, and me now for accusing him of sleeping. Can this be a guy that I draw and he runs? No. I think that was right above his head. I think I totally missed. Hey, Northern Lights, welcome in. Your work lurking, and that made you jump. Nice. I've been considering lowering the volume on that because I think for people on YouTube it does scare them, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm going to do that because it takes away from our fun. All right, we got cooked meat here. Let's eat that. Drink that. We got it. Oh, I did it. I did it. Here, can I get down to? We're at 46. You know what? By the time I get to the rope, it'll probably let me eat a pemmican. Do I have wood here? Oh boy, hey. Why do I have a reclaimed wood in my pocket? And 3 sticks can go down here. Are you a full piece? Yeah, you are. You're not. I'm gonna leave you out here because I'm gonna try to get down 46.19. There's gotta be something I don't need.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Come on, Hinterland. What the hell is that? I have 1 liter and it gives me a half liter to drop. And then you still insisted on doing that. Here, watch this. Watch this. There, now I got my full liter and my little one. All right, what are we at? 45.19. 45. Oh, there it is. There it is. Do I want to leave it in there? Hey. Oh, dang it. I gotta eat it anyway. I gotta eat the pemmican anyway. All right. Eat the pemmican. I really should not have eaten that meat, but whatever. Let's go. Murd's willing to accept. Murd thinks the scream should be louder. You're willing to accept it being more expensive for that to happen. But that would limit the amount of people who might consider using it. Gotta keep your prices competitive, you know? Come on, Astrid, get up there. I should have just drank the juice.
Just need to close my eyes.
Here, you know what you just need to do? Take one of those. Sorry, Will. Astrid's got a headache. In episode 5, Astrid will reveal the child, Will's child, that she never told him. We'll find out how dirty Astrid is. Poor Will. Huffing and puffing. That caught me off guard. I didn't realize I was actually at the exit. I was looking at chat. I don't know that it showed up on my screen or if we just... Boom, gone. Well, you're funny, CD. You are funny. Aster's just tripping walking in here. It's like a rainbow up there. See? Will needs to get in better shape, huffing and puffing and all. Yeah. All right, we're going this way because I need to find another piece of birch bark, unfortunately. We can't have just one. Look at all the sticks. Like, we will give you plenty of sticks, but you will break your ankles, you will break your wrists, and you will be labeled as greedy. Oh, you buggers. Okay, now we gotta find one more. You couldn't just put one there. Is there something back here? Oh, that's just a stick. Oh, you missed it. All right. Any wolves? All right, there's no wolves. That might be a nice one, eh? Might be. We need meat, right? Let's take the cougar meat.
The sun is setting. It's gonna be a lot colder soon.
All right, what do we got in here? Oh, we still have 4 bandages. There it is. Oh, I was off a little bit. We had like 105. I'm just gonna go with the 27. I think that's more than enough. Oh, how many arrows should I
Wonder
take?
if I can drop any of this gear.
44. That's probably too much. Probably too much. What else in there? Okay. I gotta remember when we come through. Although when we were going back, we were not planning on taking a bunch of stuff with us, so it's all good. All right, that's all good there. You're cured now. How's our clothing doing? 90. Get these done. 93. Headache's over, Will. We'll do this one and that's it. There we go. Let's
I'm getting tired.
eat some of this cougar meat. And we need some water. We're gonna drink up. And I think we'll end this here. So for those of you on YouTube, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.